Falcons Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And we are underway here in Atlanta. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irvin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. They'll look to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Go.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
2nd and 5. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that.
That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Another run here for Robinson. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready?
They'll go again with Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Right? Fight, kick, down. Hut, hut.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
45.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a Carolina first down.
Hold the ready. Go!
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just...
From the 31, here is second down and 7. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Drop to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. The Panthers off to the early advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 60 Bucks.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go, set. 60 by 15, right here. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos, put.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Irving. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go.
Flush to his right. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Really nice job there by the running back, just staying alive. And really what he does the best, Mike, is stay in the quarterback's line of sight. Once a quarterback starts moving sideways towards the boundary, you got to stay in phase with him. You don't want to drift. You don't want to make that quarterback throw it back across his body. This was perfect how he stayed in line with him. Easy throw, easy catch, easy touchdown.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Set, cut.
That's caught to the left side by Pitts. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
And here's Bijan. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Ready.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Set, cut. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Set.
He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Let's go. Hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Trying the left side, and caught by Panthers. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Little on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Falcons get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Cam Little to kick off.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Tararoa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Down.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Tyson.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here we go, sack. Cougar, 18,
going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ready. 50, green.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Throwing now from the gun. Short throw taken by Pitts. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Green. Set.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22, ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's the tight end, Pitts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
Out wide, that's Robinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Carolina. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he doesn't rest.
Falcons 13. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Jazz Luma there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready, ready.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Set, hut. 10.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trenton Wallace. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Falcons 43-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Falcons, 60 Falcons. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. We'll look underneath here for Irving. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st down, here's Irving. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
15 more yards.
Right back to Irving. And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Panthers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, it picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Get it. Let go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his man. It's Kirk. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's a third down and 4.
Hey. Go.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Press 19. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from 37, here's second and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Second down, they need 7.
16-yard line.
Come on. Set.
They run over center with Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's tipped and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will score again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Panthers. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
The kick is good.
And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
Run it here with Robinson. On down at the 21, a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
It is second and 9.
Set. Hut.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
Set, hut. Red, hut.
That one on target with Kirk. They've got us. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
48-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here first and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
2nd and 7.
Blue striker. Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Set it. 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory past midfield. A big play for the Panthers. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Viking 18. Steady.
They'll look to throw again. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Back to the air one more time. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Panthers will add one more onto their big lead.
19. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Ready?
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.